Hello, boys and girls. It's time for story time with Mrs. Gaines. Today's book is Pete the Cat, Pete at the Beach. It is a hot day. Pete the cat goes to the beach with his mom and his brother Bob. Let's go in the water, Bob says. Maybe later, says Pete. Bob likes to surf. He rides the big waves. It looks like fun. Look at Bob on the surfboard. I'm hot, says Pete. Go in the water, says Mom. Maybe later, says Pete. Pete makes a sandcastle. His mom helps him dig. Here comes a big wave, and there goes Pete. Pete's running away. Oh no! Where did his sandcastle go? What do you think happened? The wave washed his sandcastle away. Bob rides a big wave. Wow, says Pete, that looks like fun. Pete and his mom take a walk. They find seashells. They see a crab. Pete's feet get wet. His feet feel cool. The rest of him is still hot. It is time for lunch. Pete eats a sandwich. He drinks lemonade. The sun is very hot, and Pete is very, very hot. Bob is wet and cool. Why do you think Bob is wet and cool? Because he's been in the water, right? Yes, the water helped cool Bob off. Let's play ball, says Pete. No thanks, says Bob. I want to surf. Bob knows how to stay cool, doesn't he? Pete throws the ball. His mom catches it. Let's get our feet wet, says Mom. Well, okay, says Pete. The water is cool. It feels good. Pete goes in deeper. Bob waves to Pete. I want to show you how to surf, he yells. Pete does not say maybe later. He says, let's do it. Pete has realized that getting in the water helps him not to be so hot. Lie on the board, says Bob. Pete lies on the board. Paddle, says Bob. Pete paddles out. He waits for a big wave. A big wave is coming. Stand up, says Bob. Pete stands up. Then Pete falls down. It was scary, but it did not hurt. Try again later, says Bob. Pete wants to try again now. Pete doesn't want to wait. Pete lies down again. He paddles out and waits. Here comes a wave. Pete stands up. This time, he rides the wave. Good job, says Bob. Pete wants to surf all day. Bob does too. So they take turns. See? They're sharing, taking turns. Pete and Bob rock and roll with the waves. What a great day! They had lots of fun, surfing and staying cool on the water. It's okay to be afraid, but it is more fun to surf. The end. So, what did we learn? We learned that getting in the water on a hot day helps you to stay cool. We learned that it's okay to be afraid, right? It was okay for him to be afraid of the water. It was okay for him to be afraid of the wave. But after a while, he tried it. He tried it again. He did a good job, and he liked it. So it's okay to be afraid. Hope you enjoyed the story. Goodbye, boys and girls.